Good morning. Says I've got one. Good morning, Christy. You beat them. Okay, Grizz. Good morning, Tara. Um, Christy and Tara, if you would like to be on the panel, let me know. I prefer to send the link as email, but I can still put it in the chat. Echoes in the bathroom by Lucy Bowles. That's fine, Tara. I just give you the open invitation. Um, okay, that is my email address. I don't care if I put that in chat because it's on my about page. But if anybody in the later dates would like to be on the panel, send me an email so I have your email address. That way I can send you the link and maybe it cuts down on trolls. That way I can pick and choose who I want on the panel. Hello, BJ. I sent you a link. If you'd like to come on the panel, you're welcome. Big Steve, I sent you a link. If you would like to come up on the panel. That's fine, BJ. I just want you to know that you're always welcome. Tara, if you didn't know, Brad's father passed. I know you didn't know or you wouldn't have. Here's Big Steve. You're not connected yet. Oh, try it again, Steve. I couldn't click on you. Brad, I just hope you're getting over it. Okay, there's Big Steve. Good morning, Steve.
What's up, Kim?
When you gonna get a haircut, man?
Just the other day, a couple days ago.
Uh, just just kidding you.
You know, I just want to say this. I want to move the hell out of California. I really do. Seriously.
You got a thumb?
Huh?
Do you have a thumb?
A thumb?
Yeah.
I have two of them.
Well, all you need is that right one. Get out there on the road.
True that. I can remove myself at any time, huh?
Get out there on the road. That
I'll
walk
just
is
go out
not
there and
crowded.
take off my shirt and be like, woo!
Well, I
And a
don't know if
trucker will
they'll
pick me
see
right
that.
up.
I'd even put a hoodie on myself, but anyhow, get out there. Walking's not crowded.
Do me a favor, Kim.
I cannot take Grizz's
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Don't let Grizz on panel.
I've already sent him a link.
I'm angry at him this morning. Do
I
not let
said-
him on panel, or I'll leave.
Well, I don't want you to leave,
Okay.
but don't wait too long in the door. Cornbread. They're saying LOL.
Yeah, I know.
I seen you got time.
You know what, Grizz? You can say all you want, but you used to live in California. So I'd take your lips and I'd close them.
Well, Big Steve, I went to California.
Yeah, I know. I'm just,
and I wish,
aside from the fact, I'm just a little annoyed this morning. Somebody called me a left-wing liberal this morning. And it went right through my heart. And I'm a little pissed about it.
They liked you?
No, they called me a left-wing liberal.
Well,
on somebody's Facebook page.
I think that's what I am. I'm a Democrat, though. I'm not a liberal. I'm a Democrat.
Actually, I'm in between. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, I can be. Somebody told me that I actually can be.
Okay.
But anyways, I just didn't like this Jago calling me a left-wing liberal. Like, I'm not even into that sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? I commented on somebody's page because they said that, what was it? All the racism in this country comes from Democrats, which is a very selfish thing to say, you know, concerning, you know.
RV Lucky, he said he's an independent. So.
Oh, shut up, Grizz. Papa Grizz. Now I'm going to come up there and I'm going to bend you over my knee, buddy.
Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with being an independent. I support your comment, your decision, but the thing of it is, there's not very many.
I know. And people are going to hate me for it, but excuse my language.
Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, I don't know as I'm always going to be a Democrat, but I just can't stand the guy that's up there. It just ain't going to work. He's too arrogant. He's committed treason. And I don't know what all. They haven't even begun to get that trial upon getting rid of it.
But see, the Grizz, the shoe don't fit. How could you say that about me? I know what he's doing. See, Grizz is screwing around with me because he knows it bothers me, and I ain't gonna let it bother me.
Well, it is bothering you.
It is bothering me, but I'm not gonna get all upset because I know what's gonna happen. I'll get blocked, and I don't want to lose a friend over dumb shit.
Nope. We're not going to go there. And hopefully you're not going to get blocked on this channel. There is a few that is blocked, and I've already went to that school, so not going to bring that up. But you're not going to be one of them.
Can't wait till I really move out of here. That way nobody ain't got the right to make fun of me for being from here.
Why are they making fun of you?
They always do.
Well,
I usually don't let it bother me, but just this morning it bothered me.
It's not because you're in California, it's because you're Big Steve.
I know, and people like to screw with me because they know it bothers me, and that's it's okay, and then it's not okay. You feel me? What you got to say, Grizz? What do you got to say for yourself?
I was going to just tell you, I ain't worried about you coming on up here. They'll stop you at the border because we have weight restriction coming here into Oregon.
Oh, hold on. I can't hear you. Can you open your mouth a little wider? I can't hear you all the way down here in California.
Turn your head this way a little bit more. I think I see light coming through the other side.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. No, Grizz, somebody just called me that left-wing liberal, and it just pissed me off so bad because I'm not even into those politic things. And I just had an honest-to-God comment about somebody's stuff, and they just called me a left-wing liberal, and I was just like,
Yeah, I've been called a lot worse things than that. Here's the ironic deal. I am so extremely conservative that I can't even be a Republican.
There you go.
Republicans are too liberal with money. I mean, they portray themselves as conservatives, but realistically, you take a look at what the Donald Trump era are today. That's what the Blue Dog Democrats were in the 60s and 70s. Donald Trump is a Blue Dog Democrat, folks. I hate to tell you this, but Donald Trump is a Blue Dog Democrat. He is not a diehard Republican. That's how much America has changed.
Wait, hold on. Did I just
we're all left-wing liberal snowflakes. Even the most devout Republican is today. So don't worry about it, Steve. You fit right into America with the rest of us.
Yeah, but see, it's a little different when you don't actually support those values, though. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
let me respond to RV Lucky. RV Lucky, they're not going to take your guns. Nobody's going to take your guns. Not going to happen.
No, the only way they're going to take your guns is if you're doing something wrong with them.
Exactly.
No, well, yeah. Now I tell you what, they're not going to take the guns. You're right, Kim. But you know what? They do want to really restrict assault rifles and take a lot of types of guns away. They're not going to take all the guns away, no. But they want to take a lot of the guns that. And gun rights was not founded for hunting purposes. So yeah, they want to take our gun rights away, not necessarily take our guns, but they want to take our gun rights away, and that's where I differ with them.
Right. Good morning, Bobby. How are you this fine, outstanding day?
I've got a question. I've been seriously thinking about purchasing a firearm, but I know nothing of my background or anything like that. The only thing I can say is I've never been committed of a felony. I have never hurt anybody very badly, but as a teenager, I was, in mental hospitals and all that shit, and I think I was 5150. It was when I was a minor. Okay. Do you think I might be able to purchase like a handgun per se?
Well, you'll have to apply for a FOID card. Not a concealed carry, all that. But you will need a FOID card. And there's been enough years, you may have to have a doctor's note to send in that you're okay, you're mentally stable,
And trust me, I am mentally stable. I could own a firearm. I ain't gonna shoot nobody unless I have to. And I ain't gonna shoot myself.
Before you could purchase one, though, I think you need a FOID card.
Yeah, and a background check and all that crapola.
Right. Hello, Scrap.
And anyways, I don't even want a handgun. Anyways, I just want a shotgun or a hunting rifle, because I think a shotgun is a lot more scarier than a handgun.
Well, I'll tell you this much: a shotgun puts out a lot more lead than an M16 does.
I thank you.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. Did you see Bobby's comment? He went to the doctor and they found a spot on his lungs.
Yeah, he said that was a while ago that they did that. He's got to go to the doctor. I think it was tomorrow or today or something. He's got another doctor's appointment for it. I think they're finding out what it is. They don't know.
He went to the ER Monday.
Can't they do surgery and cut that out of him or something?
Well, it depends on how bad it is. There's a lot of things they can do now, but
there is one thing I know for sure. A human can live and breathe with one lung.
Right.
breathing would be very sporadic. He'd probably breathe like.
Well, I hope it don't come to that.
That's what you call your green screen, Grizz?
Yep, just a blue tarp. Just a blue tarp.
You need to straighten it out. You need to straighten it out a little more because it's causing reflections.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I need to get it on a frame to stretch it. It's just hanging.
Looks pretty good. Can you play that grand piano?
Can I play this grand piano? I used to.
Yeah, you wish that was your house. Grizz, you couldn't even build a house like that on your property.
Well, he could if he had the money.
But he ain't got no money. He po' boy.
But he's got enough to satisfy his needs.
Yeah, po' boy hillbilly.
He's rich in his mind.
Yeah, let's put it this way, Steve. If I wanted to go down there to the bank and take out a loan,
they're going to tell you, hell no.
Out here. I just loan.
So what you're telling me is that you have magnificent credit then?
Yes.
Yeah, right. You ain't got no 750.
I've got my credit's real close to 8.
On my credit.
Well, good for you.
I have excellent credit. And by the way, it hasn't always been that way. My credit was horrible for a long time. I had to work hard to get it to where it's at.
Yeah, my grandma had a at one time she had a credit score probably about 720, 730. And at one time, I specifically remember my grandmother having a credit card with a limit of like 40 grand or something like that. But then she screwed it all off and went bankrupt, and now she has nothing.
Yeah.
Well, mine's up in 800. But I'll tell you what really messed with my credit. When I went to buy that car, the car dealership, I don't know what they did. They checked a whole bunch of stuff, and that knocked my credit rating down. So
Yeah, I screwed up my own credit. not by using credit, but I have like probably 4 or 5 or 6 bills that defaulted on me, you know, like a PG&E bill, a couple cable bills, a couple phone bills and stuff. And I get central collections letters all the time. Mr. Ortega, you owe us $5,000.
So, okay, Grizz, you're on my StreamYard, and you've got the
It's been going,
full
yeah.
screen working.
Yep.
So, anybody that's on the panel can.
Anybody can do it, unless they're on a cell phone. I could not find it on the cell phone app.
Oh, okay.
You know, but
Hey,
if you're on
you
your computer,
do yourself a favor and put a background of California in the back,
why?
because you know you want to, you son of a.
I got one of these expandable ones, Steve, coming,
Screen.
and blue. Either way, you turn
I
it.
thought about it.
Well, I think it was just yesterday or day before I got an email that StreamYard put that option up. I think it's neat.
Yeah, I thought about getting one, but I was like, I have no use for it.
Well, it's whatever you want to do. I thought it'd be fun to play with.
If I wanted to have a background, I'd put this up as my background, my Grand Theft Auto posters.
There you go.
I've had that poster on the far left. I've had that since 2005, and I've had the middle one since 2009, and the third one over 2010. And even
lucky.
This one here is quite old too.
RV Lucky says, haven't you heard it isn't what you got, it's how you use it. Exactly, RV.
Yeah, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean.
And I wasn't talking about that. We was talking about money, okay? Good morning, Jerry.
I'm going to try to see if I can upload a video to it.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of neat. So now you have a video playing on some of your videos, and then you got your picture in a picture. Are you doing that on OBS or what?
No, that on the videos that I'm editing on in, I'm making that with Wondershare Filmora Go or Filmora Pro.
Okay. Say again, because I was reading Bobby's.
If it's done on a live stream, I'm doing it with OBS. If I'm doing it on a video, then I'm doing it to what did Sheriff Gilmore go or Pro?
Yeah, try not to think about it so much, Bobby. Just go with the flow. The more you think about it, the more you may want one.
Well, I quit in 1989.
There was a guy that went into the hospital because he almost stopped breathing because he wouldn't give up the cigarettes. And then he comes back home, and a week later, he was smoking again.
Oh,
And then he was all like, "Oh, don't judge me. Don't judge me. You know, people fail at goals all the time. Don't judge me." Dude, you were just in the hospital, barely breathing, and now you want to come out the hospital and start smoking again.
there is a guy that I used to work with, and I had just opened the gate, and he came driving in, and he got out of the pickup. He says, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Can't breathe." Okay, so our boss, she said, "Kim, take him to emergency room." Okay, be glad to. Took him to emergency room, and they had to go through his chest and remove fluid off of his lung. Okay, so he quit smoking for a while, just like what you're saying, and went right back at it. Okay, now that's been years ago. Not too long ago. Now, we haven't worked together for a long time, and I don't wish no ill on nobody. But he was in the hospital. I don't know if he had cancer, but he can't hardly breathe because he continued to smoke.
Yep. If you're going to quit smoking, you need to follow through with it.
Exactly.
Simple and plain.
Exactly.
You don't give in to your own temptations and your own thought processes. Look past that and quit. People are stubborn, so they need to apply that stubbornness to quitting smoking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
Not that hard, folks.
Now wait a minute. Big
It really
Steve,
isn't.
You're preaching to the choir.
I know.
If a person wants to quit smoking, they have to want to first.
Yeah.
And I quit several times before I actually quit. I didn't want to quit smoking.
Yeah, and that's what it boils down to. You know, a person that tries to quit and then goes back to it, they never wanted to quit anyways. Because if they did, like you said, they would have.
But the reason that I actually quit, okay, I've been married 3 times. My second marriage, my wife had a blockage in her leg, and her toe turned as black as this bottom screen.
Ooh.
So they went in there with the balloon surgery and a plastic or whatever you want to call it, and they opened it up and got it opened up. Okay, so when she came home, I said, "That's it, we're going to quit." And she said, "Well, you don't need to quit." I said, "Well, yeah, I do. We both need to quit, and we can't have the smoke in the house. If you're going to quit, you need to quit, and no smoke in the house." Meaning her son had to quit coming in smoking in the house. So that's what it takes.
Yeah, my grandmother already made that rule. We're not allowed to smoke in the house. But right now, I'm the only one that smokes cigarettes. My mom quit. But see, my mom, she smokes that damn vape thing, and I'm trying so freaking hard to get her to give that thing up, and she won't do it. My mom is holding on to a crutch.
A crutch to walk?
No, she's holding on to her vape thing because, you know,
Oh, vape.
yeah.
Okay.
She's still, even though my mom hasn't had a real cigarette in years, her body still wants it and her brain still wants it. That's why she's using the vape and she won't give it up.
Yeah.
If she has to give up the vape, I guarantee you my mom will go back to smoking real cigarettes.
They should have never created that, because that crystallizes your lung.
It also puts water in your lungs too.
Okay. I don't know. I've never done it.
And I don't think it crystallizes your lungs. Now, crystal meth can do that, but not cigarettes. The only thing you're worrying about is just you're worrying about your lungs getting all black and tarred up.
But I'm not going to judge somebody. If you want to smoke, get after it.
Yeah, it's just it annoys me. It annoys me when a person it just says, "Oh, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit. I'm quitting. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done." And then a month later, they're back doing it again.
The only thing that I'm going to say is no one is going to smoke in our house or our cars. Outside, you can smoke all you want. I've got a guy that comes over every once in a while, and he'll ring a doorbell, standing there smoking one of them little cigars. Okay. If you put that out, you can come in. Oh, okay.
You know what you should do, Kim? Get a little no smoking sign for and put it on the front of your house.
I got one on the end of my foot.
On the end of your foot?
Right.
I like that.
Yes, if you smoke in my house.
I like that. You hear that, Grizz? We got no smoking sign on the end of my foot.
Hey, that's Grizz's place. His house, his rules. Not a problem.
Yeah, and I'll bet you Grizz's house smells like an ashtray.
Well, he said he don't smoke in the house.
Yeah, that's a damn lie.
I couldn't tell you. When we went there, I never went in his house. So
yeah,
it's not that. I mean, I just didn't have any reason to.
Yeah.
It was warm. We was outside. It wasn't, well, it did rain a little bit, but we was under cover. But you take a huge house, someone comes in your house and smokes just one cigarette. It goes throughout the whole house. People don't think so, but it does, and it stays.
It's true. Well, I'm going to tell you what, Christy, vaping will not help you quit smoking. I don't know why people think that it helps. It does not. It only prolongs your addiction to cigarettes and your addiction to nicotine too. I don't care who says, oh, it's helping me. It's helping me. No, it is not helping you.
Good morning, Robert. I sent you an invite link if you want to look at your email. I'll tell you something I did. Today, Big Steve.
Well, hold that thought. I got to go use the little girl's room real quick.
All right.
All right.
Make sure you squat. Stand a little closer. It's shorter than you think.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to wipe. Come here, Grizz. I need your hand real quick.
Okay, Robert, you're working. Okay. Silicone is used to preserve eggs. Well, I never looked into it, RV. I just don't think that that's the way to go. If you want to quit smoking altogether. Because I quit smoking, then I started chewing Skoal. I chewed Beech Nut, Red Man. I chewed all that stuff.
You should kick Grizz off the panel, man. He's not even saying nothing. No sense in having him here.
Does that bother you?
No, I'm just picking on him.
Okay.
And actually, yes, it does bother me.
Well, see, there you go. That's why I would never take him off the panel.
But I think anybody who's not trying to be rude to the channel host and channel owner, you should be, when you're on the panel, you should respect the owner and turn your camera on and talk with your microphone. It only shows common courtesy and respect, Grizz.
Well, Grizz is doing something, and I don't have a problem with that. But the thing of it is, he's in the chat, he's on the panel, whatever. I'm getting credit from him. I'm getting a view from him all the time. So
I know. Grizz 270 loves you, Kim.
he's throwing a penny or two in there. I'll take it. Hey, as a matter of fact, I haven't checked my bank account, but I got a check today.
Really? So you got more money to add to your safe full of millions of dollars?
No, I don't have millions of dollars.
Sure. We know about your previous lottery win, Kim.
Well, I did win on the lottery. I actually did, because a lot of people, they'll take $5, $10 a week to buy lottery tickets. They lose, so they're behind $5, $10. So I don't play the lottery. So I have saved $5 to $10 a week. That's the way I look at it, because I'm not going to win anyhow.
Yeah, the lottery freaking sucks, man. I've played it hundreds of times, man, and I never won. So I'm just like, fish.
Oh, you can win it, but I would be more likely to get struck by lightning than to win the lottery. So I don't want to do that either.
Same here. And you want to know what's crazy? How come it always seems like it's always an elderly person that wins the damn lotto?
Okay. And what the fuck were you talking about, Steve?
You're
I was saying, why were you being so fucking rude?
Grizz, you got blackface.
Yeah, I got to switch on over now. Well, actually, I probably should put the light down a little bit lower.
Oh, you got blackface? That's racist.
Is that better?
Yeah, now you got blackface.
I thought maybe your blue screen was messing up.
Well, first
See, I
it
told
was.
you, Chris.
At first it
You
was.
listened to
I
me
had to
that
turn
whole
that
time.
off.
You know, me and my mom were watching Duck Dynasty the other day, Grizz, and she thinks you look like Uncle Si.
I do. I've said that for a long time. That I look like Uncle Si.
Timmy S., that's a great deal. Said his friend hit 14,000 on a $5 scratch off.
Yeah, but how many thousands did he spend getting that for 14,000?
Exactly.
Boy, if I won 14 grand, you want to tell me what I'd do? I would go buy me a Ford Crown Victoria ex-police car, fix it up a little bit, and then take the rest of that money and throw it in the bank.
Okay.
For some reason, I've been wanting an old Crown Victoria police car.
Well, if I
They're tough cars.
if I won that kind of money, I would pay off my 2018 Cadillac. Our 2018 Cadillac.
2018 Cadillac.
I like it.
Hey, man, we drive a 2001 Pontiac.
That's great. Is it
You
paid?
know what Pontiac stands for, don't you?
What, Grizz?
I'm not going to say it in here.
Yeah, we know you have two vehicles that are effed over rebuilt Dodges.
And they run great.
They only run great because you halfway know how to work on motors.
I hardly ever work on them. I'm the worst person there is when it comes to motor vehicle maintenance and taking care of them. I'm the worst person at that. And they still keep on going.
I know people from Oregon just ain't tech savvy.
Yeah, Rooster knows what it stands for. Rooster knows what Pontiac stands for. Morning, Rooster.
Good morning, Rooster. Welcome to our panel. We'll thrash out anything you want to thrash out. We solve all problems right here.
Excuse me. Rooster 44. I thought he wasn't around anymore.
Don't see him very often. I wish he'd impart some of his Carolina Reaper, his hot pepper growing skills on me. No, I'm sorry. That's I'm getting Rooster confused with the other guy. Nah, I'm sorry. This is Rooster. Okay, Rooster 44. Never mind. Carolina Reaper sauce there. Yeah. Go ahead and take it short.
All this crap. It's like, and I still got. Can you see the sauce line in the bottle?
Yeah.
That's how much I got left of the death sauce. I shake it from time to time to keep it moving inside the bottle.
Robert has a 2019 F-150.
Who does?
Robert says, I have a 2019 F-150,
That's BS.
and I love it.
Do you know how much that truck costs, Robert? Close to 40 grand. You had 40 grand to buy one of those?
All you got to do is sign your name.
He's got a job.
All you got to
Oh
do.
yeah, he got a job I know nothing about. I'm sorry, Grizz. You're right.
It's a lot easier to sign your name away on that if you got a job. And let me correct something there. I'm not saying Steve doesn't have a job because I mean going out there and doing some work earning the money he does, that is a job. But
That's
this is the reality of two things. Whether you're somebody in Steve's shoes or somebody that was in my shoes that actually employed people or not, the banks do look at you differently. If you have a job, people that work for me, the banks looked at them in a better standing than they did me because I had to prove everything. And so if you don't have a paycheck that you can say, here's my weekly salary. If you're self-employed, you don't have a stable income. You just don't. And the banks really frown on that. So it's not easy to get to it, no matter whether you're a builder or not.
You know what I want to say, Robert 208? I don't believe you have one of those trucks. So what I want you to do, make yourself a video and post it on your channel. I want to see what truck you got.
I was just getting ready to suggest it. I looked at his channel before I said anything. Yeah. Take your cell phone out there.
Yep, and be like, here you go, big screen.
Hey, yeah, whatever it takes,
He says it's on his back screen.
on his back screen.
On his channel.
Well, oh, his banner. Let me look at that.
Yeah, that ain't your truck.
That is a nice truck.
You pick some picture and put it on there.
Yeah, with the snow and all in front of his blue house.
Yeah, I don't believe it one bit.
Robert, that is a beautiful looking truck. 4-door. Cool. That's beautiful.
Robert, I'm proud of you. You got a Ford instead of a Chevy.
Yeah, Robert.
Couldn't resist that, Bobby. Sorry.
I don't believe it, guys. There's something there. There's something there he's not telling us.
Send me an email with some pictures. I'll put her up here.
I want to see video of the certificate of title that says Robert 208 on it.
Well, he probably don't have the title yet.
I'm just reading what Bobby said earlier. He says, Robert 208, nice truck you have, my friend. And Bobby responded back to me, Grizz, don't read my post, my friend. He didn't want me to know that he said it was a nice Ford.
Yep. Well, that's like our we don't have the bank has it, but we'll have her one of these days.
I still want you to make a video, Robert.
One
Unless
the other one, and see which one fills up first.
Are you chicken? Are you chicken, Robert? Come on, Robert. We want to see some neutral drops. We want to see some burnouts.
Yeah, Bobby, I know that you don't have a problem with Ford, and you know that I don't have a problem with Chevy. We just like the bantering and having the fun.
Yeah, right. I know that's a lie, Grizz. You hate Chevy trucks with a passion.
Oh, actually, I don't. I really do. For real, I like Chevys and Fords. I'm not a big Dodge fan. They're very uncomfortable. I've had bad luck with the motors are good solid motors, but I've had bad luck with the Mopar electronics, their air intake on the for the carburetions that they run. A lot of times it's too restricted. I haven't had luck with Dodge, but I really do like Dodge, Chevy and Ford equally.
Well, let me ask you, if you want to finance a new car, I highly recommend that you start saving a few dollars for a down payment when you go to the table. It makes a big difference.
Good morning, beautiful Tammy.
Hello, Tammy Sprinkle. Good morning.
Good morning, Rosanna.
Hello, Rosanna. Good morning. Christy, you haven't sent me an email, so I can add you to my list. I'll tell you what it did, Grizz. It took some doings, but I made a list to where all I have to do, and I titled it YouTube. I can just click on it, and it's got all you guys' name. Just one click, and then put the StreamYard invite in it one time and send it to everybody.
I like it.
And then if you want to come up, that's great.
Yeah, I need to start putting a list together like that.
Bobby, yes, you can make an announcement. Go right ahead. I did that a long time ago.
Are you wanting to come up to make the announcement, Bobby? You might need to send him an invite, Kim. I don't know if you sent him one already or not.
No, I have not, but I can send him one.
God, no. If Bobby Sprinkle comes up on panel, I'm leaving.
Just mute your mic, Steve. Just mute your mic. Just leave it on.
Shut up, Chris. Shut up.
No, you shut up, Steve.
Okay.
Kick him off panel, Kim.
Oh. Oh, I did the wrong guy.
Not me, butthead.
Well, I was trying, but I hit the wrong button. Let me try it again. Oh, whoop. Man, I can't get over there. Bobby, are you going to put it in here, or you want to come on the panel to tell it? Oh, there will be a fundraising on my channel on January 27th for my truck. Does that go toward the record bill?
Yeah, he's got to get it out of impound.
It's sitting on the ground in his yard.
Yeah. Only thing he needs to do is pull it out of the mud.
Bobby, how much are you trying to raise?
He needs a few $1,000s to get that thing on the road.
He thinks I'm a funny man. Hello, Skeeter. Snap, crackle,
I
pop.
think you're funny looking. Did you hear me, Kim?
I heard you, but I don't know what you're talking about.
I said I think you're funny looking.
Bobby, are you going to run it through Streamlab?
What do I look like now?
You look like one of them old Chinese men. Hey, y'all can come over here.
You've been here for an hour. You go home.
I think Cornbread's right. He's trying to raise enough money to buy 4 new blocks for his Chevy. Good morning, Cornbread.
Cool.
Bobby, if you could run that through Streamlab instead of OBS when you do that, run it through Streamlab. They have that, that donation jar. It's through PayPal. It's a PayPal deal. It's not like the Super Chat where they take 30 or 40%. They only take like 3%.
Okay.
And their name ran across the screen that way and stuff when they donate.
Grizz, Steve, Robert sent me some pictures. Are you ready for this?
Yes, we're ready.
Let me screen share this. Is this to your standards, Big Steve? Okay, let's see. Download.
Oh, you sent pictures of a random truck? Right on.
Let's see.
Random truck that ain't his?
I got to, I don't like the way this is set up.
Is there an arrow key to the right where you can click on the next picture so you don't have to just click on?
Right, I got it. But I want you to see this one. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. That is clean.
Yeah. You guys wanted ever to see what a cardboard box looks like? There it is.
That's nice. Okay, let's go to the next one.
You just right. Trucks ain't pretty.
I love all the gidgy gadgets that they have anymore. It scares me to death. Just more shit to break.
Yeah, I agree on that.
But, what have we got here? Show me, Steve.
You know what? I must be bothering Robert 208 because he hasn't responded to any of the negative comments I've said about his truck.
I don't think you're bothering him. He's not paying attention. He's probably snickering.
Exactly.
I wouldn't pay attention either. That's a pretty truck. That's a beautiful truck.
Am I getting under your skin, Robert?
Probably not.
Now that's a truck. Yeah. Oh, that's so hot. Now that is badass. I'd take that Dodge over that Ford any day.
Okay, that's the last picture right there.
Hey, don't you call me an idiot, you son of a...
I didn't call you an idiot.
I'm talking to Robert.
Robert, I think that's a great looking truck. Thank you for sharing, man.
Yeah, Ram is just a Fiat now.
Cornbread, you want to see all my weed? I'll show you all the weed I got.
Okay. Thanks for letting me share that, guys.
Here you go, Cornbread. You want to see some dope?
Cool.
There's your dope. And I'll have you know, Mr. Cornbread, sir, that it's not dope. Okay, it's marijuana. Okay, dope is crack or crystal.
Have you read the YouTube rules though?
What? I ain't supposed to show weed on camera, dude.
You're not supposed to show federal stuff that's federally illegal. Well, I mean, if he was on your channel, that's fine. That's your choice. But I'm just saying on Tim, because you know what, somebody actually could complain if some troll was on in here and wanted to be an ass. They could complain about that, and he would get a strike on his channel. I doubt if it's going to happen, but I'm just saying.
Hey, Robert, you want to know what you want to do with that truck there? Take it back to the dealer and trade it for a Dodge.
He's not that stupid.
No, because actually I know somebody right now that has that very same truck, and it's a platinum edition, and the transmission has already went out on that truck 3 times. He's had so many electrical problems with that truck. That truck is a POS.
Well, he probably didn't take care of it. He rods it all the time.
Actually, yeah, I won't lie. He does take it 4-wheel driving a lot. But still, for what he does, that 2019 truck should not fail.
Well,
you know,
there's always a lot of it is the day of the week that it's manufactured. If it was manufactured on a Friday, I don't care what company it is. If it's Ford, Chevy, or Dodge, it's probably going to be a piece of shit. If it's made on.
Yeah.
Why is that, Grizz?
All those union workers in a rush to get home, they just slap things together.
Lots of people are saying that Ford just don't make their vehicles like they used to.
None of them do. None of the manufacturers do. Chevy, Ford, or Dodge.
They use lots of, modular this and aluminum that, and parts are always breaking and stuff like that,
Back in the 50s, 60s, and real early 70s, the manufacturers took really great pride on their automobiles. But since the early to mid 70s, it all started dropping drastically. As soon as the Japanese started coming in with their Toyotas and Hondas and had the low prices, it really put a drain on the American Motor Company.
Yeah, but I guarantee you, Bobby Sprinkle, if somebody gave you a Dodge truck, you'd take it in a heartbeat. If I drove up in a Dodge pickup truck like that one that Robert showed us and said, "Here, Bobby Sprinkle, have this truck," you'd be like, "Hell yeah, man, all right."
Well, yeah, I would take it too.
Exactly, cornbread, exactly. I forgot about the Monday deal too. Everybody's hung over on Monday.
There you go.
You're full of shit.
There you go.
Oh, my back hurts. For Christ's sake, somebody shoot me now.
What I don't understand is that Smart Stop feature that they put on cars now. That would save about 3 cents on 4,000 miles. I mean,
Going to see a lot of that stuff going away. A lot of that stuff, now, mind you, was underneath the Obama regulation stuff where they started requiring a lot of stupid stuff like that.
and no spare tire because it would weigh a little bit. What the hell do you think wants me and Pam to throw in that car? I mean, we're not going to save any mileage because of weight. I'm just glad that I was able to disarm it.
You would think they'd put a simple on-off switch for that.
Some of the cars they have, when you get in and you start the car, you can push a button to disable it. But they didn't put it on that Cadillac. They did on some of the newer models. So that modem, if you are in the state of California, you cannot.
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm not picking on California, but they will not ship it to California because it's against the law there to have that modem on your car in California.
Boy, can you have anything in California?
Steve,
Obviously, no, because you ain't got anything in Cal. You're in California.
Hey, Grizz, why don't you shut up?
Good job, Kim. Good job.
what's it look like down there, Big Steve?
You want to try that again, Kimmy?
Oh, don't call me Kimmy.
Hey, Steve, next time you're down in the basement, go ahead and scrub the floors.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to do me a favor and
Yeah.
shut your pie hole?
Catch him camel crickets down there.
You know what? You guys keep picking on me. You just keep doing it. You just keep
Like
on.
that little whipping
And
boy,
what are you
Steve.
going to do, Big Steve?
You just keep on, Kim.
Hey, Big Steve, listen. You are here under invitation, and you are welcome. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it that way.
Okay. But I could still pick on you.
Well, you can. But
And
I
I
can
just
do that.
But he can pick on you back.
yeah.
Yeah, I just want you to see I still have authority on my channel, not by nobody
You
else.
know what? I got authority too, because watch this.
There you go.
Awesome. That is sweet. Kim, you did that great.
I didn't do it.
Good morning, Sandra.
But now, when you go down like that, you can't come back up by yourself. I don't think you can.
Oh, hey, there's your authority. It's Sandra's Homespun Life.
Hello, Sandra. Good morning.
Yeah, Sandra will straighten them on out.
Sandra can't straighten me out. She needs an iron.
I'll be right back. I got to grab me another cup of coffee.
You know, I hate lurkers in the chat.
Who'd that be?
Carrie Bridges. Sandra. I try to play with her and she takes it over the deep end.
That's right, cornbread. Another view, another penny.
Another day, another body. Where do you want to start?
There's Brian J. Now we'll have things pick up.
Brian J. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is here.
No 7
No 6 either.
and no 6.
No sex either. I know.
There you go, Matt.
Uh-oh.
Good morning, Matt.
Matt's here.
Morning, Matt.
Who's my buddy? There's my buddy, Watergate Nixon. What's up? Effective immediately, I will resign the presidency.
Yeah, how's that going? Anybody watching it today?
I haven't watched any of it today. I watched a lot of it yesterday.
They were still on there at midnight last night
Yeah.
on YouTube. Sure messing up my soap opera.
I've been watching a little bit of, CNN and stuff, and I don't understand none of it. None of the crap they talk about. I just don't understand it.
I don't understand it either because his lawyers gets up there. Oh, he didn't do anything wrong. And then the Democrats get up there and say, he's a liar, he's cheated, he's committed treason, he's done this, what have you. So it's just a pissing contest, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm to the point I don't really care. Just get on with it,
I think it's a waste of time because Congress, now whether he's guilty or innocent, I'm not saying that Trump isn't guilty, but you know what? Why did Congress drop the ball the way that they did? I mean, I think Congress deal with a total failure on their end of it on the impeachment, and for it to even have got to the Senate at this point with what Congress has done with it, I would completely dismiss it all and tell Congress, you want to have this impeachment, start at the beginning and do it right this time.
Okay, hang on a sec. Cornbread, I loved your video, but the thing of it is, Hillary is done out of the picture. The Russians has already kicked her out, so she's never coming back. But we might have a chance to get rid of Trump. So there you go. Yeah, 2 more days, and then how's it going to turn out, Bobby? And it doesn't matter what they do. Trump's going to stand up. Oh, I've done a fantastic job. The economy is so good. That's why somebody that had Medicare or Medicaid now, Medicaid don't pay nothing now. Before January 1, they had coverage under Medicaid. I know it's the welfare part of it, but hey, some people don't have a job. They can't get a job. They need the help.
Well, maybe if the Democrats weren't fighting so much, a lot of this stuff could be resolved.
No, Hillary's not going to run in 2020. And the biggest reason why, because the American people don't think a woman can run the United States. Well, you're wrong.
Good morning, Ann.
I think a woman is too emotional to run this country.
And see, and that comment right there, I don't understand that. You can reelect a president that has been impeached.
Yes, you can.
Well, that's totally unreal.
No,
Sandra, if you pass me a Trump hat, I'm going to burn it.
you can't. You know, an impeachment and a removal from office is two different things.
Oh, I didn't say.
Office, he couldn't run again.
Good morning, Ann.
An impeachment is just a slap on the hand.
No, Ann, he has already been impeached. There's nothing that the Senate can do to change that. He has already been impeached forever. People don't.
Bill Clinton was impeached forever.
Yeah, and he was acquitted. So there you go.
Forever. See you later, Mr. Trump. Don't let the door hit you on the ass.
No, he wasn't acquitted. He just wasn't removed from office.
Yes, sir, Mr. Trump. The back door's that way.
He was never removed. And they won't remove Trump, but he has been impeached. And it will go down in history. Nope. Timmy S. He was impeached, but he didn't leave the office. Nope, he didn't. And there's Kerry. Now we got the chat rolling. Yep. The American people will say, okay, Trump, you can lie for 4 more years. You can commit treason 4 more years. You can do criminal acts for 4 more years. Yeah.
What I got to say on that, Kim, is
job.
The Democrats better do a better job proving it.
4 more years. We will let you do whatever you think you can do, because he's already says, I can do whatever I want to. Well, that's not true.
But I just think the Democrats need to do a better job at proving it in Congress.
Yes, I do too.
You know, I think that if Trump gets away with this, it's not Trump's fault. It's Pelosi's, Nadler's, Schiff's fault.
Well, they're trying to, if they will allow people to come up and testify.
They could have got him to testify. They could have got him to testify, but they decided they weren't going to do it.
Yeah, all we need is Iron Dog in here. Come on, dog. Get your butt in here. We need a left-wing opinion.
You mean a right wing?
Right wing, I mean. Whoops.
Well, see, that's the shame that that's the part that's frustrating me is no matter which side of the fence the person is on, I don't think that we're having fair trials in the Congress or the Senate. I don't think I think the whole system is blocking out what the American people really want to know. The investigations have been in a way of where it's all saying, hey, you know what, Trump can't have his defense that he should have. They say, oh no, that's not relevant, where many people say it is relevant.
There you go, RV Lucky. We're going to have to learn that.
So the Democrats block their stuff, and now the Republicans are blocking the Democrat stuff.
You know what I want to say? How many percent of the American people do you guys think actually know what the hell they're talking about?
There you go.
Very few of us. And the part that's frustrating is because they won't let us know what we're talking about.
Just the left side.
On the right side and the left side both are blocking us from knowing.
Just the left side knows what they're talking about. Go
I would
there,
suffice to
California,
say,
and talk to them people.
I would suffice to say that 85% of this country knows nothing about their own government.
Wait, where's my referee shirt? I need to get out of this match and put my referee shirt on.
I also think, for as much as you think you know, the American government has more to put you in your place.
See, the thing of it is, everybody don't understand. This is my channel, so I can speak my piece. If you want to talk smack, go to your own channel.
That's right.
Make your own live stream. Then you can talk about whatever you want to. But this is my channel.
I'm sorry. Are you telling me that, Kim?
No, you're up here. You're stuck with me.
I thought I had said something bad or something.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, there's 5 branches of government.
5 branches? I thought there was 3.
I don't know.
The judicial, the legislative, and the executive branch, right?
I don't know.
Well, I know of 4 offhand. Yeah, the Congress, the Senate, the presidency, and the Supreme Court. Many wrap up the Congress and the Senate as one branch of government.
There you go. Look what RG said. Big Brother keeps you occupied with his impeachment while they're doing something else you know nothing about.
Yep.
Yeah. I bet they are. They're doing a lot of stuff under the table right now.
Excuse me.
And said Steve was right.
What did I missing?
What was Steve right about?
Oh, he was right a long time ago, but that was long. That's long in the past, Kim.
Because I didn't hear anything.
Oh no, probably about when I said about the government being a step ahead of everybody, and about 85% of the country not knowing shit.
You said the 3 branches. Okay. That's what she's saying.
Oh, okay, yeah. 3 branches. The legislative, the judicial, and the executive branch.
There you go.
Which the president
falls in. Big Steve, you got an A in history today.
Well, I just remember what they told me. I'm not sure if I could actually pass the American test, or what's that test where you when you want to become a United States citizen, they give you that test. I couldn't pass that test.
I don't think most Americans could.
Okay. You see, this is my channel. This is what I can do. There.
Uh-oh.
I didn't remove every comment, just that one, Bobby.
That one.
Uh-oh. We spanked you, Bobby. He put a hurting on you, man.
Just that one comment.
Put him on timeout, Kim.
No, I don't want to do that.
Shut up, Steve.
Brian J., yeah, I couldn't pass a history test. I didn't like history.
Timmy, what he said is he said he loves Democrats.
Yeah, he said he loves Democrats.
Well, I'll tell you, I must have a lot of water in my body because I pee like a Russian racehorse at the Kentucky Derby with a water truck behind him.
That's good. That means you don't retain water. Oh, you got that right, Brian J.
You know, Ann Fulton, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I didn't pay attention much in school. Maybe that's why I'm so stupid. But anyway.
My mama always said stupid is as stupid does.
There you go.
My mom always told me life like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Life is like a box of chocolate. You don't know what you're going to get until you bite into it.
Hey, Bobby, that is your privilege. Oh, he deleted himself.
Grizz, just be quiet, Uncle Si.
Yeah, I'll agree, Ann. Why do we have to push one for English? No kidding.
Why do we have to push one for English? Because our country is overran by the Mexicans.
I know. But what she just said, read Ann's comment. When you call Social Security, they want to know what language you need.
And you want to know what's funny? California used to be owned by Mexico.
Well, so did Texas.
Yeah.
And it was actually a Mexican man that named California. You want to know how he came up with that? He had a dream that he was on a deserted island named Isle de California. And that's where he came up with the name for our state.
Huh.
You know what? RB just clarified it. The five branches of the government is, you know, he was part right. That was the first three branches of the government. But RB Lucky says the other two is your opinion and your wife's opinion are the two extra branches of government.
There you go. And which one will win out?
The wives.
And you know what? If I was married, my wife wouldn't have no say in our relationship.
Right. Who would want you, Big Steve?
That was a complete joke. Come on now. You know, women want me. Men want to be like me.
He's getting delusional. You better take your meds, Steve.
I am the epitome of refractory.
Well, Robert, you know what they say, the hand can't talk back. And that's all I've got to say about that.
You know what, guys? That's true. I ain't never going to be married. I don't want to be married. I'd rather just have a girlfriend and leave it at that. I'm doing that on purpose because I'm pretty sure that even though I got married, my marriage would probably crumble and my wife would take everything away from me and leave me with shit on the side of the road. And then I got kids to take care of, right? No marriage. She'd take all my money for child support. Leave me with $5. Kathy, coping alone.
What did Kathy do?
Man, dude, she bled me dry, that woman. And she still has my EBT card, won't give it up. No, I love Kathy coping alone. That's a little joke me and her have going on. You know, she's used to be my wife, and we got like 10 kids, and she steals all my money and holds my EBT card.
Yeah, I think Cornbread's right. You're going to marry a woman that has kids already. That's because he's too lazy to have his own kids.
No, Grizz, it ain't that. And I'll tell you exactly why I wouldn't be able to have kids. I'm not financially sound. I could raise a kid.
You're not mentally sound either. You're not mentally sound either, Steve.
That may be a possibility. I'll consider that. You know, because, you know, hey, I'm an edgy muff, okay? I get angry a lot of the times. I get annoyed a lot. That's just my disabilities, my issues in my life. And though I do want a child, I don't know if I could actually.
You're grown up enough to recognize this.
Yeah.
I understand. It's cool. You know what, Matt? You know, I can't imagine a bunch of them, but I think it'd be cool to have one or two little ones, little Steve's running around.
But trust me, I'd love to have a kid. I would take care of my kid too. I'm just not in the position financially, not even healthy either. I'm not even. I can run around and play with my little kid because I'd probably have a heart attack and die.
Now, Steve, I want to tell you that, you know, I had some issues growing on up, some real anger issues myself. And one thing that would really set me off was anybody touching my face. Even just lightly touching my face would just set me off. I would knock people on out. That's why I didn't go to a dentist for a lot of years, because I knocked out 2 different dentists. They go to work on my work it. I tell them they better knock me out. They don't knock me out for it. They start working on it. I'd punch their lights on out. I mean, I'd just go berserk. Having a child changes that. When you got a little baby and they touch your face, man, you know, at first it was like, you know, cringe and hold back, but you get used to it because you ain't going to hit your baby, you know, especially when that's newborn and they reach your face. And so, I mean, having children does change you on a lot of stuff. Not everything about you, but I mean, it does change a lot of things on you.
So basically, you're saying the only person that will be able to touch your face is your baby. You won't even let Deanne touch your face?
Now when people I don't like it. I don't get it. You know, I still don't like people touching my face, but I don't lash out. I don't have that anger. You know, I don't start just automatic. My automatic reflex isn't to punch back now.
Now I know exactly what I'm going to do to you.
I wouldn't advise it.
Okay, John.
Come here, Grizz. How you doing?
Morning, John.
Come on, Grizz.
When you do that with the dentist, you sit down in the chair and he gets ready to work on. You reach over there and you grab a handful of his privates and you say, okay, now we're not going to hurt either one of us, right?
Tim, that's funny as hell, dude.
I like that. If I had some teeth, I would try that.
I don't like dentists either, but
you know, hey, Carrie, what gave me PTSD is watching Steve dance on camera. Now, anytime I see anybody dance, I mean, I have a PTSD flashback.
Yes, RV Lucky, I am married to my hand. And you are correct, Robert 208. I have no money.
Actually, so did I, Kerry. I thought he did great on both of his dance videos.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I may not have the best looking teeth in the world, but they white.
Well, I got my summer teeth. Some are here and some are there, but none here and none there.
And look at Grizz. He ain't got none at all.
Oh, I still have all my teeth. They're in a jar in the house.
There you go.
That's just like my friend Rick. He's got his fucking teeth in a jar sitting in his house. And he showed them to me one day. He's like, hey, check this out. And tossed me a jar, right? And I thought what I thought he tossed me was a jar full of like little shells from the beach or something. I had to look twice because I was like, what the fuck? Ugh, dude. He threw a jar of his teeth.
But you know, when you go to the dentist, they don't give you your teeth.
Yeah, but when you pull your own teeth,
Yeah, you can keep them then.
Yeah, they'll give you your teeth back.
I've tried putting all my teeth underneath my pillow, but the tooth fairy hates me.
Yeah.
Why, you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't they give you your teeth? If you wanted to keep them after they pull them out?
Well, I've asked for them before, and we don't show our teeth. Because I had one tooth, I didn't actually want it, but I had one tooth removed that the whole inside was gone. And when you stuck your tongue up there, you could actually feel the skin inside. And they pulled it, and I asked him to see it. Well, we don't show our teeth. Okay. He probably tore it all to heck when he pulled it. But so I never asked for him.
I've only, and this is no joke, you guys. I have only had 6 cavities my whole life. 35 years I've been on this planet, and I've only had 6 cavities.
Well, I don't have any now. They pulled them all out.
And listen to this. I have a friend out here. Lives right down the street. His name's Benjamin. That boy just turned 31. Guess how many cavities that boy's had in his life?
How many?
35.
Okay.
Every single one of his freaking tooth has freaking fillings in it, or it's been capped or something. I'm like, damn, boy, don't you take care of your teeth?
We might have to make a video like that, Robert, when he's here.
You know what, Robert? Why don't you take a long walk off a short pier? Or, excuse me, drive your truck off a short pier.
Oh, my God. Can't we get along?
I'd love to get along, but when people talk crap about you in the chat, it's a little hard.
Well, see, that's why I said this is my channel. I can do that. I can just remove their comment. Not a problem.
It would make a great. Hey, I can just see it now. Steve had the fairy wings on and stuff, and my jar of teeth underneath my pillow, and he comes on in there and stuff, and softly reaches and pulls the jar of teeth on out and slips a quarter underneath the pillow, and then bends over and gives me a kiss on the cheek, and I wake up screaming.
A quarter, $1.50.
Dude, Robert 208, it's not my fault that you drive a POS, okay? You enjoy that. All right. Enjoy it. And when your transmission goes out on you and you're forced to pay over $4,000-$5,000 for your transmission, you'll be thinking about me.
Down in the basement.
Now, Steve, we got to make this video. It would be funny.
But Steve,
Make what video? Me kicking your behind?
the thing of it is, Steve,
You weren't listening. I already told it.
you don't have to worry about that.
Oh no,
I'm saying some,
no, that ain't going to happen. That he would like that.
for one, I would never kiss you, okay? Ever.
Yeah, but there's ways we could dub it in and make it look like you did. I know you would never kiss me, but there's ways we could dub it in and make it look like it.
Carrie, quit making fun of me, Carrie. What's the matter, Robert? Did I hit a vein with you? Are you upset that I keep clowning your piece of shit Ford F-150?
But the thing of it is, see, it's a 19 truck, so it'll be under warranty. And I doubt if you'll have a bit of trouble with it. Other than normal maintenance.
I know you're upset, Robert. I know you're upset because Ford guys always get upset.
You know, I tell you what, Steve, you're sounding more and more like a Democrat. Sorry, Kim.
We'll see about that when I come up there and I get in your face. You want to see what a Democrat can do, Grizz? I'll show you.
Here's what a Democrat can do.
No, that's what a liberal does, Kim.
No, I'm a Democrat. I wish that was water I was putting his head under. How long he can breathe underwater.
Then you'd be baptizing him.
Yeah.
No, remember? I told you guys. They called me a left-wing liberal this morning. So I'm not a Democrat. I'm a left-wing liberal.
Well, that's good. I'd be proud of that.
And honestly, hey, what's so wrong with being a liberal? Isn't being a liberal?
You know what liberal stands for?
Well, yeah. No, I don't. What is it?
Liberal stands for liberty. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with liberal.
There you go.
Okay. The word liberal comes from the word liberty, and what it's actually referring to on liberal is having the liberty for the freedom of choice without being persecuted. And that's what where the gay stance is coming from. They want to have the free choice of being gay without being persecuted. And that part I support of it. Okay. But people give that a bad name because, the gays and a number of people, have stood up behind that, and they try to enforce their power and they try to take it too far.
And then, like example, I support like government assistance. I support food stamps. I feel that some people need those things. And I get bashed as a liberal for that. Oh, that's because you're a lazy, that doesn't work. You got no job. You want to live off the high on the public dough. Just because I support government assistance and food stamps.
Timmy, to clarify that part there, that is not, a liberal deal. That is, that's not nothing to do about liberty. That's about controlling the people. Now, many people on both sides of the aisle, claim that they believe in liberty, but they all want to take some form of rights away, one way or the other. I'm just saying liberal is not bad. I'm not saying there ain't bad liberal people that pollute the word, and I think the word liberal has been polluted.
And you know what? There is nothing wrong with being on food stamps. I don't care who you are. Some people just need it. Okay, you can have a full-on job and still not have enough money to buy your own damn food.
You got that right, Steve.
So anybody who hates on people that has food stamps, you're kind of wrong for being there.
But let me point out something on that. And I agree with you, Steve, but there's another side of it too. I mean, there's a number of videos that I've seen about these young kids and stuff that are fresh out of high school and they go on food stamps. It's like, why should I get a job, stuff. I go out there surfing and the government will give me money for food and stuff. Or I get what I get, And so, I mean, there's all sorts of abuse on it. Now, I mean, I agree where you're coming from, but you also got to recognize that a lot of people are getting tired of the abuse that comes with the food stamp system.
Yeah, and so they need to just combat those things, and then they'll have nothing to worry about, And yes, you can have a job and have food stamps, but your income, your job income will reflect how much money you get in food stamps.
Oh yeah.
They may even give you $50 damn in food stamps. It all depends on how much money you're making.
Now, what's frustrating is both sides of the aisle, the Republicans and the Democrats, are both fed up with the abuse of the food stamp system and the welfare system. So many people are fed up with the abuse, but what we're really getting fed up with is that we know that both sides are fed up with abuse, but neither side will do anything about fixing the abuse. And I think that's why I really see that in the next 8 years that the Republican and the Democratic Party is going to have to flat out disappear, because they're so divisive. They're both trying to go right wing this way, left wing that way, extreme to the extremes, and they won't fix the actual problems, even though they both acknowledge that these problems exist. But they just try to completely divide us on everything.
Yeah, that's another thing, man. This country, everybody's starting to become divided now. People are fighting and arguing, and everybody's just going like this.
It's by design. It's by design. It's just like with this impeachment. This impeachment is designed to divide the nation so we can be conquered. And you know what? We're little puppets. All of us, me, you, Kim, Iron Dog, we're all little puppets in the system that they're dividing us all.
You see the thing
right away.
And so that's why we should all say the government.
See, Grit or Big Steve, you got it kind of wrong. I don't argue. I'm right. That's it.
Case
Grizz don't argue.
I'm right. End of discussion.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, and you'll agree, Grizz, because you did the same thing. We worked hard in our younger days. That's why our bodies is in this condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't just sit on my duff and say, oh, I can't work. Feed me.
Well, I was
Here's a
told
little
that I
kitty
should have gone
action.
on disability. I was told I should have gone on disability 10 years before I did, based on the medical records, but I still kept on fighting through it.
Oh yeah. I worked longer than I should have.
Yeah.
Did you get that titty action there, Robert 208? That was for you.
RV Lucky says, I support the work farm back in the 30s. I don't know how that worked. I wasn't here in the 30s.
I'm surprised, RB. I'm surprised we didn't do more of that under the underneath the Obama era.
Oh, you loved it. You loved it, you liar. You only want to say that now because I've been dissing your truck. I'm only doing it to pick on you, bro. And you know what? To be honest, Robert 208, I'd love to have that truck so I can drive it off a cliff.
Oh, hey, Robert, give him the truck. Just make sure you lock him in it when he goes off that cliff.
No kidding.
It will be worth every penny of it, Robert.
Yeah, You wouldn't want to say no kidding, Kim, Mr. GM Cadillac.
Hold your breath down there.
Matter of fact, Robert, I think we can get enough people to pitch in a donation for your truck for this to be carried out with.
Can I let my breath out now? And let's get this straight, okay? Any one of us three men here on the panel would enjoy to have that pickup truck, and do not lie.
Yeah, I know we'd all enjoy that truck.
Sure, I would like to have it, but
And Grizz, you'd like to have that truck. Do you know how much work you can do with a truck like that?
Yeah,
A lot.
I would love to have a truck like that. But the only reason whether it be a Chevy, Dodge, or a Ford. My only reason why I wouldn't get a truck like that when I was working, because I tell you what, within the first year I'd have it devalued $15,000-$20,000.
Yeah, because you
I use it for work, and they get beat up. So I ain't paying no $40,000 for a truck that I'm just going to trash.
there was a guy,
even if I had the money, you guys, I wouldn't buy a brand new vehicle. I honestly would rather just have an older vehicle. I'll just make sure that upon looking for that older vehicle that I don't buy a lemon.
there's a guy that is a contractor. He's still a contractor. But he come in and I opened his tailgate and dropped it. Oh my God. You would have thought the world was come to end. I said, what's the matter with you? That's a work truck. If it can't take it, How do you open your trunk or your tailgate, Grizz?
With a sledgehammer and a crowbar?
I mean, you unlatch it and let it go, right? That's what them cables are there for.
Actually, no, I don't let the tailgate drop, but I see no problem with letting the tailgate drop either.
Always did.
Grizz.
He got wind of it, and he said, I don't want our truck to drop it. I said, well, if you'd buy something other than a Dodge, you wouldn't have that problem.
See, Robert, he's got a push button that opens up his tailgate. But Robert, your truck is your truck is something like a doctor or a lawyer would drive around to appear like they're working.
But yeah, now they've got these tailgates where you open them, you turn them loose, and they come down real slow, like the new toilet lids.
Yeah, well, that's like Robert. Robert's truck does that.
Yeah. But the whole time that I worked there with our truck at the yard, I dropped the tailgate. I ain't got time to stand there and lower it, open it up, put something in there.
Well, somebody had to just open up my tailgate, dropped it. I'd have never even thought about it. I mean, for me, I don't just let the tailgate drop, but I wouldn't even thought about it if somebody did. I've seen that people doing that with mine. It never occurred to me that it was a big deal,
Well, like Robert 208, you're a douchebag if you don't take that truck out and get it dirty.
But that's the way we all did it. I mean, it wasn't just me.
Take out truck out and get some mud on it, boy.
Get the mud on the tires.
I'll be right back. I got to get another cup of coffee.
Okay, Grizz.
If I can get my legs underneath me.
Hello, water bug.
Yeah, so go take it through the mud there, Robert. It ain't gonna hurt it.
Well, I can't see people. I mean, if you've got to go down a muddy road, say you're a pumper, you work in an oil patch and you have to go down, I wouldn't be buying a truck like Robert's. Robert's got a nice truck. I'd take care of it.
Yeah, all bull crap to the side. Honestly. All right, here it is, Robert.
Okay, RV Lucky.
I think you have a really nice truck, Robert.
He
I
does.
like it a lot. I am a Ford man. I have Ford tattooed on my skin. Okay. But I just want to talk and mess with you. That's all.
No, that's a nice truck.
But I still think you need to take it out, get some mud on it, fart in it, drink beer in that truck, do everything, and make it a man's pickup truck. If you haven't farted inside of the truck yet, it's not yours.
GM covers a lot of territory there, Rosanna. GM made my car, but it's a Cadillac.
Cadillac. You should have got yourself a Coupe de Ville or something, or a Sedan de Ville.
I got an XT5.
Yeah, but that's a
crossover. It's a crossover. It's a what is it? SUV.
Yeah.
Crossover.
I pictured you in a 1975 Cadillac Eldorado.
Well, I actually wanted brand new, but I couldn't swing it. That car had 24,000 on it when I bought it. Then we put 7,500 on it to make that trip to Grizzly's and Rosanna's.
Hey, you know, my partner, I had a partner that had a Cadillac CTS V, and that fucking car hauled ass, man. You ever seen those before? The CTS? Cadillac CTS V?
I don't remember. Hey, Water, if you'd like to come up, I've sent you an email. Check it out. Oh, she was saying good morning. She wasn't saying GM. My mistake. My mistake. That's funny, Rosanna. He asked what kind of a truck he had.
I got me a Toyota, a 1987 Toyota pickup truck.
Do you, Steve?
It's a SR5.
Those are good trucks.
Oop. Come back, Waterbug. I wasn't quick enough. Try it again, Waterbug. How long is it, Steve? About that long? Called match?
I don't have the truck anymore. The police towed it away.
Yeah, Rosanna, I apologize. When I seen GM, I thought you meant GM, not good morning. Hello, Waterbug.
Good morning. Good morning. Y'all getting straightened out on them politicians yet?
No.
No comment on this end. I just blow with them. I just blow with the
Out
roll.
of my pocket.
Yeah, I just blow with the roll. They can't.
Well, we don't.
Can't,
United States don't have any say in it anymore,
no, we can't change them anyway.
right?
It's a rich
Hey,
man.
look here, guys. We've got Uncle Si, and then who's the other old man?
Waterbug.
Jack. Yeah, Waterbug, Jackrabbit.
No, I meant I was making a reference to Duck Dynasty. I say that Grizz looks like Uncle Si, and you look like the other guy. What's that other guy's name?
Oh, the part of the family.
Yeah, Phil, Uncle Phil. He looked like Uncle Phil.
Boy, you out of your mind.
I'll tell you what, Phil, he knew what he was doing.
Yep. He liked to be the
What?
one.
It was his son that turned that business into a multi-million-dollar corporation.
Sure did.
Y'all quiet, ain't you?
No, we're listening.
I must be thinking, what kind of truck y'all say Robert got? A GMC or Chevrolet? Is that what y'all were saying?
Robert's got a Ford.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's a Ford.
He riding this style then, ain't he?
Yeah, it's a nice truck.
Yeah, I got two of them. I like mine. I like Chevrolets too. I just don't care nothing for a Dodge. Nothing against a Dodge, you know. I would take
I've
it.
never had great luck with the Dodge.
I'll take a Josh for a walk, you know.
There you go. That's his grocery getter.
Is it a platinum, Robert?
Grizz, how long you been up this morning?
I got up at 4 o'clock this morning.
Well, damn, that's 4 o'clock your time. Be 7 o'clock my time.
Yeah.
Six o'clock Kim's time.
We we got up about 5:30 this morning. Pam was
And I've been up since the crack of crow piss.
so 5:30 would have been 3:30 for Grizz.
Yeah, I wasn't up quite yet.
You 2 hours behind Grizz, Kim.
Ahead.
I mean, yeah, here, yeah.
In other words, it's 10 after 10 here, and it's 10 minutes after 8 for him.
Yeah. It gets dark a little later over there then, don't it?
Hey, Robert, you should have got the platinum model, bro. Platinum's pretty dope, man. Nice interior, nice sound system.
His looks pretty nice.
The Laris is about the top of the grade on Fords, ain't it?
Yeah.
I like my old Fords out here. They keep take a beating and they keep on ticking.
No, that's take a licking and keep on ticking.
There you
Yeah,
go.
more than a licking. They take a royal beating.
A platinum is another 10 grand.
Yeah. Well, you can tell money. You can tell where that money's at. You know what? Money will show up, won't it?
Yeah, the platinum model will come with the nice leather interior, wood grain, chrome alloy wheels.
A pretty blonde.
I like those black wheels. With things on it.
Big Steve, that Cadillac, they call that a luxury. It's called a luxury edition.
That's pretty nice. It's got leather seats.
Leather seats, correct. No spare tire.
I had that's all he drive was Cadillacs. He wouldn't drive nothing. He might every now and then buy a Buick, but he would drive mostly Cadillac. Ever since I was a little boy, he always drove Cadillac. I'm talking about the more big Cadillac, the more long ones.
Yeah, like the Eldorado.
He did, though.
We was
Yeah,
looking
he
at
gone though now, but
cars, and he brought this one out. And Pam was sitting in it, and I told that guy, I said, I don't know what it's going to take, but if she likes it, start writing.
So you guys,
We got her.
did you guys just pick the first vehicle is that the first one you looked at, or did you look at several vehicles before you picked the one you picked?
We looked for about 4 hours.
Okay. At least you took your time to pick the one you wanted, you know?
Yeah. Kim, you know the funniest thing I ever seen at a lumber yard? It was a guy with a Toyota pickup come on in, and he had a lumber rack on there. And hey, you know, I'm not saying this to badmouth Toyotas. I think Toyotas make a great truck. This Toyota had been well used and abused. He had a lumber rack on it. The guy had a bunch of sheetrock up on top of the lumber rack. It was 12-foot rock that he was grabbing. So they put the rock up on top of the lumber rack, and then he wanted to put some boards down underneath. Well, he went to open up the tailgate, and as soon as he unlatched that tailgate, the one side of the pickup bed just folded.
Oh shit.
It's already tied on. It folded, all that weight shifted, and it flipped that whole Toyota pickup on its side.
Oh my God. I could see how that could happen. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm thinking it was a Ford Ranger, one of the smaller trucks. And he came in
Right.
and we set 12 square shingles in the back of that truck. And he took it home and unloaded it and come back and we put 12 more in there. I don't know why he didn't just order them. Because at the time, we didn't charge for delivery. You know, you buy the material, we delivered it. May not have been able to deliver it right that minute, but we could have delivered it. Didn't hurt that truck a bit. That's a lot of weight.
You're right, Robert. That was the Dodge that had the black wheels on it. I did like the looks of that black wheels on that Dodge, though. I think that Ford would look sharp with the black rims like that.
Did you see?
What y'all?
Did you
Go
see the
ahead.
video where this car, and I don't even know if it was real. It was on the internet. He went to Lowe's or Home Depot or something and loaded that car way down. Did you see that? Had box board on top of it. It ruined the car.
No, I didn't see that.
Well, it was years ago. Back when I was working, they had the picture floating around the internet.
It was on the internet.
Yeah.
Huh. What y'all planning on doing today?
Fixing to figure out what I'm going to eat here in about 45 minutes.
More firewood here.
Steve, what you gonna do? You gonna go out and see what you can get into? He done went off air. He got his mic muted.
No, I think Grizz heard you.
Yeah. I'm doing more firewood today. Maybe. I'm looking at the weather forecast right now, and I don't know.
So I seen that thumbnail of that big light you had on the front of your tractor.
That's what I want to be cutting up today.
What kind of wood you gonna cut up? Some locust trees or something?
No, the log that I got on the front of the tractor right now, I won't know until I cut it, but I'm not sure if that's a pine or a Doug fir.
But okay, the thumbnail that you had, did you get that cut up? You said it
No,
was
not yet. Not yet. That's what I'm going to be cutting on today.
okay. But you said it was waterlogged.
Yes. It is waterlogged, but I'm cutting a lot of this stuff to try to get ahead for next year. It'll only take a week or two for it to dry out in the shed anyway, so I would be able to burn it in another week or two.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to, from here on out, for the next month or two, I'm going to try to do cut up a log a day to get, to start getting this woodshed filled again, and because I don't want to be having to messing with wood cutting this spring when I need to be in my garden.
But even if if you had a good hot fire in your stove, wouldn't it work?
Yeah, but you get more creosote buildup.
Okay.
I mean, greenwood is the worst for creosote buildup, but wetwood still, the moisture in it makes it chimney stick, and makes all that smoke stick to it. And
Big Steve took off. I didn't kick him.
Okay.
he does that. He doesn't even say goodbye.
Yeah, he didn't even say goodbye.
No respect at all.
He's in a hurry. Them young fellas like that, they stay in a hurry.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Grizz. You made a video last night, and it had that window over you. What happened there?
Had the window over me.
Yeah, it said this video didn't. It was your last video that you made.
Oh, yeah, I started up the Streamlab on my cell phone.
Oh, okay.
And it's a pain to get that set up. And I just wanted to do that talk through on that, to let people know. Because I was in a live stream last night and they were talking about the swatting.
I was watching it. He had some people on there.
Yeah.
And that guy said that the cops knocked on his door, or no, he said this is what he would do if the cops knocked on his door. He would tell them to identify themselves because I'm armed. Duh.
Well, I didn't know you had another video out. I've just seen that.
If I was armed, I would put the gun somewhere and see who was at the door. Because a robber or whatever, they're not going to knock on your door. They're going to beat your door down. So, if they're knocking on the door, even if it's the cops, see what it is. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I just think they were, too much attention. When I got off the phone with them, the next caller that called on in said that they were going to kill a Green Bay Wacky.
oh my God.
That's why I made that video. Tell people you make videos like this and you're just encouraging them.
Exactly.
Which video was that now?
Two Family Homestead, they did live streams because they got swatted. So they were talking about swatting and stuff on there. I did a short live stream last night where I told what people should know about swatting. It's on my 70 live channel. I had to sign over to that account to see what if there's any comments on it this morning. I haven't looked.
Yeah.
A lot of times I don't comment on other videos that I watch, but I watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that video that you see, that log in the thumbnail that you're talking about, that was a live stream that I did yesterday, but I last night I ended up cutting it down to where it's just actually just the firewood commenting or firewood cutting.
Okay. You talked to me live stream last night. Really? What the hell's going on?
Try it again, Waterbug.
I was telling Grizz that I tried to get on this live camera last night, but I couldn't. I called him and told him that I couldn't ever get nowhere with it. I just quit. I don't even think I'm gonna get on one anyway.
What do you mean? Do one of your own?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was. Yeah. Water. Have you done the? Have you gone through the process yet of applying to be able to do?
I must turn the damn thing off. Hey.
Yeah.
We hear you.
Okay. That might help the sound a little bit. I think I had it too loud.
Yeah. Waterbug, have you gone through the steps yet to apply for live streaming?
Nah, I decided I wasn't gonna fool with it. I just get up there with you and Kim and some of y'all. It's too much drama for me to get on there. I'll be got up there and be got swatted like everybody else. I don't want to do all that shit. I'm just stay low. I appreciate it though.
Well, Waterbug, I tell you what, even people going up on live streams like you have gotten swatted too, just for being on somebody's live stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Damn,
so
I didn't know
it can
that.
happen either way. Now, the likelihood of you getting swatted if you don't make videos showing where you're at, you don't give people your phone number, the likelihood of you getting swatted is very, very slim.
Yeah.
Columbia fan. Morning to you.
But see, like where Kim, the way they got his address, he makes videos, and he showed in a couple of his videos, he showed his license plates. They can get your address just off the license plate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're making videos, never show your license plate.
Whatever. I don't have nothing to hide.
You ain't no outlaw. You like me, I ain't no outlaw.
The cop asked me, he said, what are you putting your information on the internet for? Hell, it's on there. All you got to do is type person's name on there. It comes up. If you type in Kim Pipe, you'll find out everything. You don't have to see a license plate.
Oh yeah,
that's all.
Find
It's
out.
all everybody. It ain't just you. It's everybody out there.
If they find, many of us should tell the town that we live, the state and the town. And then like you, Kim, you have your name on out there, Kim 5. So all they have to do is type in Kim 5 and the state and the county, and they can find out where you're at. So yeah, it's information that we give them. There's ways that makes it harder for them to do it, without giving that information. And I'm just saying this for anybody else that's considering starting live streaming and stuff. Don't use your name in your channel name, especially your last name. You can use your first name, but not your last name. Don't ever show your license plate. Don't ever give out your phone number. There's many ways that we just make a mistake. And even when you first start out your channel, you say, okay, nobody knows about me now. But you start to get up to 500, 1,000 subscribers, and you start doing more and more live streams, and then they find you, and then they go back and start watching your old live streams. They're going to find out all that information. The guy that swatted me went through 700 videos of mine.
Damn.
To find out that information.
Dang.
The information, he went through a whole bunch of videos to find out that information. They're determined. If they're determined to get it, they'll look for it. So that's why even when you first start your channel, make sure that you don't put any of this information out there for them to grab, because they'll look on your old videos.
Yeah. But wait on you to slip, ain't they?
Well, I tell you, when I was working, the boss gave me a cell phone, a flip phone, when I was working. And I used it quite often, even for my personal use. So when I quit, I turned in my phone and I went and I got a cell phone. Well, that number was a number of somebody else. And every once in a while, I still get a call for Brandon. One time I got a text, Brandon, we're going to do this or that. Are you on? I just texted back, sure, sign me up. Played with him for half a day.
Cornbread said if you got any property, all it's easier for them to check you out too.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
If they have your name,
Yeah.
they got to have a name, and they have to have a general idea where you're located at.
Cornbread, you doing okay this morning?
But yeah, if they know what county you're in, and if they have your name, even just your last name, they can start doing. I mean, it takes a little. If they only have your last name, it takes more research, but they can find you.
Yeah, if they want to find you, they can find you. Well, I think I've been on here long enough, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody. I still got a little more time on my StreamYard though. I found that site it shows you how much time you got.
Well, when you get down to like 15 minutes on that time clock there, then take of it. Make that the longest live stream you can.
Well, when I run out of hours, I'll just start doing the OBS.
Yeah.
I finally got that figured out, I think. 3 things you got to do. You got to open the OBS, the StreamYard, and your YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Cornbread,
And I'm having trouble figuring that out. I'm sure I'll still have trouble. So anyhow,
You'll get it dialed in.
I think I got it figured out. You've helped me a lot. All right, I'm gonna shut it down, folks.
Okay, Kim. Y'all have a good morning. Good day.
All right.
Thank you.